I started playing guitar in year 2000. I was not exactly interested in being a musician, but it was something that happened because I was doing bad in school. I was considered a problem child, so a school therapist and counselor told my family that I should play guitar so I could focus on my grades, I could be a better student. That didn't happen, but I found my passion, and that's electric guitar. When I started learning guitar, I remember being a lot into the classic stuff, like Guns N' Roses, Metallica, and at the time there was no guitar solos back then. It was all about pop punk, nu metal, so I had to look back to the 80s and look up to Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, Michelangelo Battio. It was quite a curious trip because for me it was already the 2000s, but for me the 80s was a new thing. Of course I love the 80s, but I also like the modern stuff. The high gain, the digital delays, and all these amp simulators. I think they're really cool. However, if I can go through a tube amp, I'm gonna go that way for sure, 100%. But yeah, I think that my influences for tone, I'll definitely think that it's the 80s with a little modern twist from the 2000s. I think that there are some key moments in my career that happened to open a lot of doors for me. One of them was playing in Colombia in a huge festival for the first time in year 2010, because at that moment I had my first contact with the Gibson brand. And 1 year later, I started my YouTube channel, which right now has over 100 million views. And that has helped me to develop a cool career. I can't complain. I think it's been really cool. I've got the chance to meet my heroes. I had the chance to be support act for several of them. I've shared stage with Slash. I've been with, I'm currently making new music with Michelangelo Battio, with Dino Caceres, who are big influences for me. I get to hang out with Steve Brown of Trickster. I've been having a great time so far. Well, what I would tell to new musicians, like aspiring musicians, people that want to start a career in music or a career playing guitar, I would tell them not to be afraid of hate, not to be afraid of, hate comments, we're not supposed to be liked by everyone, right? We're rockers. We're not supposed to be, in good terms with everyone. No, we're supposed to rock out. And if you like it, fine. If you don't like it, it's fine too. So I would suggest that if you have art that you want to share, that you want people to have access to your art, don't be afraid. Just share it because, people are going to probably enjoy it. And some people will not enjoy it, but I was going to say a really bad word that I won't say. But, we just gotta, show our art and follow our dreams, and that's the way. I actually started my YouTube channel by coincidence. I just wanted to share some videos for my friends. That was the main goal, show this music to my friends. And suddenly, some of these videos started to get more comments than my 3 friends, right? And at that point, I was working in bars in my hometown. And it was, of course, it was a music gig, but I wanted to see if there was something else out there, right? And I realized this is a window that people are looking at. And it's amazing that I get comments from so many places, so many languages, that I've never even believed that they could appear in my videos. So it was not that I started the channel and said, yeah, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, because that term did not exist back then. And I would not consider myself a YouTuber anymore because I'm in other platforms and trying to pursue something different. But that was definitely the window that kick-started my career, for sure. I couldn't say that it didn't, because it would be a lie. I was already touring and playing live. I did not start it as a bedroom guitar player like they say nowadays, but I started just like everyone else, with no views, no followers, just a couple clips, and I kept working, and I think that I'm speaking in English now, which is fun. I think it's really important to engage with your social media fans in a way, because in the end it's a community, right? And this community are gonna have access to your music, to your videos. When you're in town, they might go and see you play live. So I think it's very important, because in the end it's the fans, the ones, you know, who are listening and watching and sharing. It's like a community. It's like a community work. So I would say it's really important, you know, to appreciate the fans. Definitely. After my first approach with Gibson brands, which was really surreal, we did not talk for a year, actually. But when we talked again, social media was a thing. In year 2011 and year 2012, social media was already a thing. So I think that they were pretty aware of who I was. And I was definitely pretty aware of who they were. So it was a big goal. I really wanted to work with them. I really wanted to, you know, have a guitar. And I just wanted to be a part of the family, you know. And in the end, this is my second signature model. That's pretty surreal and awesome. And yeah, that's how it was. Kramer guitars, made to rock hard. The idea of having a signature guitar, which was obviously a goal in life, that now is not a dream because it's a reality, started when I was on tour in the States, actually. It was year 2013, and I was approached by Kevin from Kramer. He told me, we're gonna make a guitar for you. Not like, you know, just sending you a guitar. We're gonna build a guitar for you. And at first time, I thought, that's gonna be really awesome. That's gonna be really cool. You have a guitar like made for me, right? And then I realized that it was not just one guitar. I realized that some other people had that guitar. And I said, this is really cool. That means it's a signature line. And they said, yes, you're the first South American artist to have a signature guitar with the Gibson Corporation. So congratulations. And people are, you know, people dig that guitar. So now I'm working hard for the new one. There are slight differences between the first Charlie Parra signature guitar and the second one. The first one is the Night Bee. There's a difference between them. First, this guitar has 24 frets. Scale is totally different. We have the cutaway. We kept a lot of the previous specs from the first guitar. However, here we have a pickguard. Here we have, you know, we're still using just one knob, right? But I think this shape is really nice. I think the color is still really nice. I kept the inlays, but I think that those slight changes are really important. They make a difference. It's a good alternative. And yeah, it's a great guitar. I mean, you're gonna look great with this and sound great as well. I'm currently working on my new solo material with a great bass player, with a great drummer. It's sounding great. It will come out on July 2022. Release date to be shared very soon. It's gonna be really awesome. It sounds great. Of course, I recorded everything with this amazing guitar. Also, I'm playing guitar for Quarantine, which is a super group with members of Trickster, Fosse, Luke Bryan, with Joe McGuinness, a great up-and-coming country artist, and the frontman is Chris Jericho, who is a great frontman, and of course is Chris Jericho. And we have a new single out. It's called Silver Spoon. You can listen to it in every platform as well. And I have this great signature guitar out there. You should play it. You should test it. You're gonna fall in love with this guitar. I'm Charlie Parra del Riego, and you can check out my new signature guitar at americanmusical.com.